You're a bastard, Mr. Grinch. A complete bastard. Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixel Juice. Earlier today, it was the premiere of the Smash Bros. Ultimate Final Direct. This was the big one. The big direct where we finally find out all of the remaining fighters in the game. And boy did we find them out. You may have read recently that a massive leak happened where the Grinch ruined Smash Brothers. I say ruined, he actually brought some great surprises with him. Banjo was in, Isaac was in from Golden Sun, Shadow the Hedgehog, Geno, a much beloved character who's finally gonna make his mark. But reality had a different plan. Turns out the Grinch is a liar, and he was completely wrong and the leak was clearly faked. It's a good fake, but it was a fake nonetheless, it had me fooled. Let's take a moment to applaud how great that Grinch leak was. Well done. Well done, that's pretty well designed. Pissed us all off, but you know. Fuck the Grinch. The direct started off showing off brand new characters. Ken from Street Fighter, who we all knew would be in the game anyway, as an echo fighter of Ryu. We also had Incineroar, a Pokemon that a lot of people were looking forward to having in the game. And the trailers look good, you know, they look cool. But that screen coming up afterwards, we've revealed all the fighters. That was heart crushing. In that moment we knew the Grinch leak was fake, and our dreams of getting characters like Isaac, Shadow, Banjo and Kazooie went right out the door with them. So that was disappointing enough, and kind of find it surprising that Incineroar was kept for the final two characters to be revealed. You know, he looks cool, looks like he's got some good moves, and quite a well-designed character, but that's your last big reveal? Well, we'll talk about another little treat in a minute. So it turns out the box theory was right. There were only two fighters left to reveal after Isabelle, Ken and Incineroar. So that's how the direct started off. So we had to move on from that little bit of a disappointment. I've got to say, I was really gutted the Grinch leak wasn't real, and talk about the rest of the features of the game. So to begin with, I was a little bit hesitant, a little bit worried, as Spirits mode looked like it was just going to be RPG Smash Run, Smash Tour type of mode. Essentially, they're calling them spirits, but they're just stickers on the characters, and that affects your attack power, defense, speed, and create special events. I was never a massive fan of Smash Run or Smash Tour, and really wish there had been adventure mode instead in those games. So at this point, I was getting a little bit worried. It was 20 minutes in, and we were still talking about Nintendo Online, how the game would work online. Again, pretty similar to the last games really. You need an Ethernet cable, the connection might be a bit dodgy, who knows. Hopefully it's going to be resolved this time around. Smash Wii U was kind of unplayable online a lot of the time. The Nintendo Online app comes into play. You can use that to voice chat online whilst you're smashing, and some other features as well. Smash World will be part of the Nintendo Online app, and it'll allow you to do voice chatting battles, post video clips and screenshots of your gameplay. Nothing you can't really do online anyway. It exists and that's a bonus if you're into it, but I've got to say I'm not that interested. As all of these modes and features were being discussed and being shown off for the very first time, there were a lot of angry people in that live stream. Most of the emojis kind of coming out, people's reactions were not positive. It was just angry face after angry face after angry face. Probably kind of saw that their favourite characters didn't get in. We set ourselves up for our own fall really with the Grinch leak. A lot of decent characters revealed, long requested characters at that. So you could tell people were pissed. And as we talked about things like amiibos and the help menus and the tips menu, things didn't get much better. I was actually sat there waiting for it to kind of be over. I was almost bored. At one point we were talking about the brightness settings. Sakurai talking about how you can toggle the brightness up and down. I mean, that's pretty disappointing for a Smash Bros. Direct. Felt like they were kind of padding out for time. So after we talked a bit about those modes, we had the assist trophies. Now, whilst I was watching the assist trophies, I couldn't help but just feel sorry for those who had campaigned and looked forward to these characters for so long. The Grinch really screwed us over here and has ruined Christmas for a lot of Smash players. We had Isaac revealed as an assist trophy, not the playable fighter a lot of people had hoped. We had Shadow the Hedgehog revealed, again, as an assist trophy. It's almost like Sakurai was trolling us at this point. It's almost like he was saying he thought Waluigi being an assist trophy was disappointing. Well, just you wait until the final Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. Then you're gonna be in for some true disappointment. That's not to say they're all bad. Some of the assist trophies were actually really interesting. The Fly Swatter from Mario Paint's in. We had one of the main characters from Project Zero capturing stuff with a ghost camera. I never played this game, so I don't really know what she's called. We had some more representation from Street Fighter. We had some representation from Virtua Fighter as well. We had Dr. Wily, the villain for the Mega Man series. So in all, we had some cool assist trophies, but they were overshadowed by the fact that these other characters that people wanted in the game as playable fighters, were replaced with Incineroar and Isabelle. So at this point, things looked pretty bleak, but then it happened. We all knew it was a possibility that downloadable content was going to come to Smash Bros. Ultimate, just like it did with the 3DS and Wii U versions of the game. And thank God it has. It's opened up the door to other characters coming in. Maybe, or Grinch upon heaven. We'll finally get Banjo in, as well as Geno and the gang. Nintendo are going to start selling DLC packs to contain a character, a music track, and a stage. They're going to retail for about £5. It's not too bad, but we did have some pretty good DLC packs last time. We had Ryu from Street Fighter, we had Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and we had Bayonetta, characters that no one probably thought would get in. And in this Smash Bros, every fighter is here. So without any veteran fighters filling in those DLC gaps, we can only have new fighters. That does open the door for Geno, Banjo, and other favourite characters. But it got me thinking, if Shadow and Isaac are already assist trophies, does that mean there's no chance of them coming to the game even in DLC form? Only time, Sakurai, and the Grinch maybe will tell. But that wasn't all for the DLC. Oh no, there was a character revealed alright, a surprise character, and I've got to say actually Nintendo kind of pulled this one out of left field. So you didn't get Geno, you didn't get Banjo, you didn't get Shadow, but guess who you're gonna have if you pre-order the game? That's right, it's everyone's favourite Mario representative, it's Piranha Plant. He's not an assist trophy or not an item, he's actually a playable fighter and moves around in his pot, uses different spitting attacks and grabs. Yeah, gotta say, kind of surprising and kind of fun as a joke character. So yeah, pretty fun, I guess. One thing that felt different but kind of disappointing about the game is the fact there are no trophies this time round. The trophies have been replaced by spirits, which are kind of a combination between trophies and stickers from previous games. You don't get like 3D models anymore, it's all just like a flat image. They even admitted in the direct that it's actually easier to make, and it's kind of lazy. But hey ho, it's not a big deal. It would be a shame for a game called Smash Bros. Ultimate to have no trophies, missing out a feature, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Instead of Trophy Rush, this time round your gold points will be spent on music tracks. And actually, I think that's kind of a better use for it. It was always annoying having to wait for golden records to fall out of the sky and meet other requirements to unlock music for the stages in Wii U version and Brawl. So actually, I gotta say I quite like this change. I think it's a good idea. Obviously, the Mii Fighters return, and with them, outfits. So there's plenty of new customizable outfits for the Miis. Some of them are quite cool again. You could be Ribbon Girl from ARMS, and there's a Labo outfit, so yeah, they're quite interesting, quite funny. One thing's for sure though, having a Mii in a costume is not the same as having the character you want in the game. But the big news, that sweet juicy morsel of news that we had to wait for until the final part of the direct. I'm so glad it did, because if not, this video would probably be a rant video instead of just a general reaction. An adventure mode, a story mode, an actual campaign in Smash Brothers. It's back after the disgusting Smash Tour that I never actually bothered to finish, and I never unlocked the Pac-Man stage. We have it. We have an actual adventure mode, and it's called World of Light. As part of this reveal, we got a really cool CGI cutscene that just looked awesome, and I'm so glad they're going back to this. And it's great to see these characters all come together and share the same screen time as part of some kind of bigger picture. In the cutscene, there are tons and tons of these master hands, kind of like woohoo, like scrongling down from the sky. It looks like Taboo, the antagonist from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, is back, using these hands to go and turn the characters into spirit form. But one boy makes it out alive. One of the veteran fighters makes it out. My main, apart from Sonic, in Smash Bros. 4 and Brawl, that's right, it's Kirby. So the mode has you going around like a hand-drawn map that looks quite interesting stylistically. You press switches, interact with the world map, so it's not just like a stage select. There's a cool part where you summon a Lapras from Pokemon and surf it across from 2 different islands, just like you would in the actual Pokemon games. It looks like the stages across the map, you go up to them, they're like different matches. They don't look like they're actually going to be kind of like full platforming stages, mainly just kind of event matches you'd get in other fighting games. But I, for one, am very much looking forward to getting my hands on this mode of the game and having to go myself. Very much enjoyed Subspace 1 Brawl. Despised with a passion Smash Tour, but Smash Run was kind of okay, but not really a good substitute. So it's good to see a proper one-player mode come back. Overall, the Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct kind of felt like a mixed bag, especially since it's the last one. There was a lot of filler in there, talking about literally everything about the menus, the brightness, hints and tips, help, which was kind of bizarre. Having Ken and Incineroar put right at the beginning, you know, makes sense. Just after that grinchy leak, it was a disappointing blow. Either way, I'm very much looking forward to getting my hands on the game this December. So that's been it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you next video.